It was the year when vast fields spread across the rural areas of Georgia, lined with tall trees and endless stretches of cotton. This was the foundation of the Southern American economy. Wealthy landowners lived in comfort and luxury, while the enslaved people who worked on their land labored continuously from morning until evening. Their homes were small, fragile wooden shacks built on the edges of the fields, where families tried to live together, though they never knew when they might be separated. The people working in the fields woke up at dawn. A white overseer, appointed to watch over them, would ride on horseback and inspect every section. The day for the enslaved always began the same way: work, heat, exhaustion, and fear. This fear was constant, as the smallest mistake could result in punishment. Whipping, shackles, starvation, and imprisonment were common in those days. No enslaved person had any freedom of choice. They could not leave the land, nor make decisions for themselves. Many enslaved individuals worked inside the house, in the kitchen, caring for animals, or assisting in the master's home. Those in the fields faced far harsher conditions. Picking cotton would injure their hands, and the scorching sun would drain their strength. Despite all this, the enslaved people shared a unique sense of mutual courage. When evening came and they returned, they would sing together, tell old stories, or talk about future hopes. These were the only moments of real peace for them. Slavery in that era was not just physical, it was also a mental imprisonment. Teaching reading or writing was a crime. If someone managed to learn a few words, they would secretly try to teach others, because education meant hope for freedom. Many enslaved people carried the desire to escape. Sometimes, individuals slipped away into the darkness of night. Most were caught, but a fortunate few managed to reach the northern states through the Underground Railroad, where slavery was forbidden. In Georgia during that time, each enslaved person's life was different, but pain, struggle, and hope were shared by all. The master held the power, yet in the hearts of the enslaved burned a flame of survival that never went out. They knew that they themselves might never see freedom, but someday change would come for the generations after them. This silent struggle eventually led to major uprisings, political conflicts, and moral debates, which resulted in the complete abolition of slavery in America a few years later. The sacrifices, patience, and courage of the enslaved people changed the course of history forever,